Hey, viewers and viewers,
You
my
can
name is...
find Klaus on the second floor. He should have the folder for
Yeah,
Project
I know.
Whisper.
I know, Caroline. I'm trying to do an intro over here. Welcome back to Wolfenstein: The New Order, ladies and gentlemen. It's episode 7. We found our way to the Kreisau Hideout, right in the heart of Berlin. So, this is probably going to be a slightly more chilled out episode, this. Probably a bit less action, a bit more wandering around, exploring, talking, shooting the gas with some of these characters. Oh my god, Bobby Bram. I forgot entirely that you were a character in this game. Not gonna lie. Holy shit. So Jimi Hendrix is over there, playing around with his guitar. There's more characters. There's Klaus, who we need to get the folder for Project Whisper off. Alright, there's also lots of reading material, by the looks of it, down here. As well as various pictures of, oh yes, there's old Death's Head, Frau Engel, and a load of other people. Targets, no doubt. Last light in England, Paris, September 17th, 1951. The stalwart resistance of the brave people of London has been quelled, claim sources inside London. After the August uprising, which had seemed like a turning point for the resistance fighters, the German tyrants unleashed their latest machine of oppression, a monstrous thing called the London Monitor. Eyewitness reports described the fight as a massacre, with the cobblestone streets drenched in the blood of the brave resistance fighters crushed or gunned down by the giant machine. German elite combat units then proceeded to move from block to block, systematically taking out the last remnants of the freedom fighters. We'll face the London Monitor later, don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen. It's this one. Regime crosses the Atlantic. Vancouver, January 3rd, 47. Earlier this week, a German submarine was sunk in the Cabot Strait, just a few miles off the coast of Cape North. Today, hundreds of ships crossed the Atlantic, and the first German troops set foot upon Canadian soil. Now's the time to be brave, said the Prime Minister in an emergency radio broadcast. It's now or never. Our boys at the front line need your support to defend our homeland, to defend our freedom. Well, methinks that probably didn't go well for you. Royal Air Force down but not out, Liverpool, June 25th, 45. The Royal Air Force suffered a major defeat yesterday at the battle over Liverpool. Though major losses were reported on both sides, the RAF were forced to retreat after losing more than two-thirds of their fighters. But even when faced with overwhelming odds, our brave boys in the skies continue to fight for king and country. This fighting spirit may be what constitutes the very essence of Englishness. Us Englishmen, we fight until the very end, said a corner shop owner trying to put out a fire raging inside St Luke's Church. And I'll be damned... Hang on, this is in Liverpool. These are probably Scousers, aren't they? Us Englishmen, we fight until the very end, said a corner shop owner trying to put out a fire raging inside St Luke's Church. And I'll be damned if I let some Jerry come here and tell us what to do. Was this man channeling the spirit of RAF pilot Jameson? Jameson, who was shot down above Liverpool yesterday, burst out of his burning wreckage, his body on fire and armed only with a pistol, and killed 4 German paratroopers before finally succumbing himself. Even as the enemy stands at our doorstep, the RAF will go to hell and back to kick them out of England. Jolly good, boys. Oh dear. Triumph in the East. Berlin, April 4th, 47. It was a devastating defeat for the Red Army when the German flag was raised on the western side of the River Volga this morning. In a statement to our reporter on site, Field Marshal Friedrich Ritter said that the victory is not only thanks to our hard-working and dedicated troops, but also the result of a new weapon that was deployed for the first time in battle. The Panzerhund is a mechanical, autonomous beast of war that cannot feel fear and cannot feel remorse. It's the purest form of killing machine. It will tear the Russians apart limb by limb. Yes, this is all basically telling how they did it with their advanced technology. The Nazis, that is. The Red Surrender, Moscow, December 1246. The cold Russian winter bites hard, but one could not tell looking at the rosy, smiling faces of the victorious German army and the liberated Russian people. The last battle against the Red Army took place in Izhevsk, following their month-long campaign to seize the Russian capital. Campaign which, after numerous setbacks and hundreds of civilian casualties, caused the Russian people to turn against their own army. With nightly bomb raids by the German Air Force on the Red Army's military factories in the Ural region, it was merely a matter of time before the Russian forces would start to lose their morale. The murderous tyrant Joseph Stalin is yet to be found, but there are rumours circulating that he may have been assassinated by his own men. Yeah, I did appreciate all of these when I first played this game, telling us basically what happened in the time whilst, B.J. Blazkowicz was basically in his sort of vegetative state. Berlin, July 8th, 48. Early Monday morning, a special assault team launched an attack on the last stronghold of the People's Liberation Army, in case it's in China against the communists. Within hours, the Republic of China surrendered unconditionally. Sorry, it's late evening. I want to record a couple of episodes of this, but I'm probably going to stumble on a few lines. Experts commented that the Japanese government now have no choice but to give up their territorial claims in Asia. Sources close to Field Marshal claim that a plan is being drawn up for both China and Japan, which will transition the two countries into servant states with separate governments and military. These states will, of course, be supremely governed by the superior German Empire. Oh dear. Oh, What's this one? Extra, prisoners escape Eisenwald. That's literally today. Wow, they got this out quick, didn't they? Berlin, October 1913, October 13th, 1960. Early morning, a small group of prisoners escaped from Eisenwald. The prisoners were described by the police as highly dangerous murderers, rapists and degenerates. They advised the public to stay alert for people displaying deviant behaviour and report anything that may help them track down these individuals. Okay. Finally, the British tyranny comes to an end. London, June 21st, 1948. As if blessed by the sun, the German flag hung high this morning over Buckingham Palace to mark the end of a tyrannical monarchy which has plagued the English people for centuries. Field Marshal Gerolf Feigenbaum, who led the British invasion, cautioned that armed resistance is to be expected, but the majority of the British people will soon realise how they have been fooled by the British government's warmongering leaders. Following the surrender, the whole of the Commonwealth now falls under German rule, and the remaining armies have been ordered to stand down. Yes, that's a scary thought. So many countries and territories there in the Commonwealth, who the Nazis are now basically probably genociding, slowly but surely. Oh, jeez. Moscow in flames, Stockholm, March 1645. The Red Army was forced to retreat last night from a Moscow engulfed by flames following a week-long German bomb raid. The barrage of mortar fire heard throughout the night and well into early Thursday morning seems to have obliterated what was left of the inner parts of the city. As of yet, there's been no word on the whereabouts of either Joseph Stalin or his high command. Oof, that should be everything then. You know, something that is kind of interesting about this particular one. I always looked, an area that we've never seen in the machine games Wolfensteins is Asia. It'd be an interesting one to actually go to, because the implication here is that Japan, which was the ally of Germany during the war, basically at the end of it finished it pretty much subservient to Germany and China too. I always thought you could do sort of like a Man in the High Castle plotline with the alternate history machine games Wolfensteins, where it's like a Cold War between Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan, something like that. Alright, Bobby Brown, what's up?
Leave me alone, alright? I don't know you. And I'm not
Fine.
looking to make friends.
Well, I'm going to be sociable, but hey, if you're going to be like that, there's probably loads more reading material around.
That folder, Captain. See if you can find it. It's called Project Whisper.
I'm
From
doing-
Hideout.
I'm busy. Fuck off.
God damn, everyone's like shouting at me, Jesus. Freaking Caroline shouting at me to get the folder, you're telling me to fuck off. I've got your strumming in my ears, which actually is kind of nice, I don't mind it. He's not going to say anything, I don't think. Alright, let's have a look around. Like I say, there's probably more notes and things elsewhere. God, the amount of speakers, megaphones, all sorts of stuff that you got.
Maintain workbench. Don't think
That thing.
Guitar Boy would mind if I borrow it.
Guitar Boy. Okay, oh. What did the workbench do? I don't remember this. This is not familiar to me. I mean, I probably... Oh, armour upgrade. It's, I guess, a little bonus. Alright, we've already found 2 bits of concept art in this area. Just 1 piece of gold, 3 characters, and a record, apparently, to find somewhere in here. I forgot records were a thing, because you can play some music and all that. Yeah, this is probably going to be, like I say, very much a chill episode, this one. No real action, just exploring the old place. Find Project Whisper. Is that one of Max's drawings there? See the defences you got here with all the machine guns. All 4 of them, okay. Let's have a look around. Storage room. We should be keeping our eyes peeled in case there's any other stuff. The tide is turning. Yeah, just not in the way you want it to. Make every bullet count. Alright. What's in there? No. Oh, we can't go down here yet, can we? That comes into play later in the game, I think, doesn't it? Okay, there's a lot of locked doors at the moment, which is kind of unfortunate. So I'm sort of wondering how much there is to explore at the moment.
Du schön die ganze Zeit nach dem Hammer. Hast du ihn gesehen?
McTodd.
We'll go and talk to them in a sec, don't you worry. Oh yeah, ooh. It's kind of risky having all those candles here in a predominantly wooden structure, but sure, you guys do you and all that. Ooh, I got a model for BJ Blazkowicz 1960. Okay, that was one of the characters. After spending the last 14 years in a vegetative state, BJ comes back to a world ruled by the Nazis, but there's still hope. Hidden away in the centre of Berlin is a small resistance group led by BJ's old friend Caroline Becker. oops, sorry, gas coming throat. BJ joins the group, hoping that together they can liberate the world from the Nazis. I think I said in the last episode, but it always seems an interesting choice, you know, that they did decide, Machine Games decided they were going to resurrect Caroline Becker from Wolfenstein 2009. It's funny, because obviously in interviews, from what I remember, developer interviews, things like that, it always seemed to be the case that Machine Games were always like, ugh, Wolfenstein 2009 we were never too fond of. That could have been so much more than it actually was. Oh, there you are. You're in there.
Must be Max's room.
Oh.
What is Max hiding in there? Is that the Project Whisper folder? Either need a crowbar or find a way around.
Well, I think we know where it is. Do we have to ask Klaus? No, it's his little music box. That's what I was hearing. Little dinking. He's got his play hats up here. Okay, find crowbar is what it says. Can I talk to you guys first? Oh. Was I supposed to talk to you guys first? Don't know. Bollocks. I was probably supposed to talk to them first before I looked in Max's room, but hey. Oh, Wyatt. It's you.
Oh, it's so good to be home, Captain. You know, I think I might need to catch some Z's. Yep.
You want to change out of that prison boiler suit?
I'll see you when I wake up, okay?
There's probably something that's a bit more comfortable than that, you know? Oh, something grunting back there. What is that? No, it's nothing.
There's a lot of Nazis out there we gotta deal with.
Well, we'll deal with them in due course. Oh god, there's more reading material here. Obviously, of course there would be. Oh yes, this is I think the room that becomes BJ and Anya's room. Oh, oh, eat, that's gold. Hello. I need to gold. I see that. How do I gold? Shit, how do I get over there? There's like a vent behind it. I guess there's a secret way around. Hang on. Right, just make a mental note of that goal, ladies and gentlemen. Let's read this. Japan pushed back, another threat approaches. Chongqing, March 7th, 1948. It was a proud moment for the Republic of China and the People's Liberation Army as the Japanese were pushed back into the Hubei province. Yet from the north, another dark menace approaches at a swift pace. The German army has overthrown the brave Russian Empire and is now moving towards China. During a rousing speech earlier today, the chairman spoke of his faith in the Chinese people. A unified China cannot be defeated, he said. A unified China cannot be conquered. A unified China will never surrender. Well, that was your problem, because China was never actually unified at this time. There's a bloody civil war in the background between the flipping communists and the nationalists. KMT and CPC. America surrenders. Washington, December 24th, 48. Speaking to the American people in the falling snow on Christmas Eve, the President of the United States declared the government's total surrender to the German army. The announcement comes just days after the atomic bomb was dropped on New York. This final act of violence may have saved millions of lives that would have resulted from a land invasion of America, said the German leader in a press statement following the announcement. That's sort of eerily turning the whole argument about dropping the atom bomb on Japan, in reality, kind of on its head a bit. Yeah. I applaud the President for taking such a brave decision. After the President's speech, a spectacular show was put on by the invading troops parading down the streets of Washington to the roaring sound of German jet fighters passing by overhead. Even more spectacular even, were the massive mechanical beasts known as Panzerhunter, or armoured dogs, hulking over the crowds. What's this little one down here? Atomic bomb hits America, Paris, December 21st, 48. The largest bomb ever invented was dropped 13 hours ago on New York City, largely decimating Manhattan and killing over 200,000 people. It's an atomic bomb, said our great leader in a radio broadcast speech to the public, 20,000 times more powerful than the biggest bomb ever created before. But more than a bomb, this is a warning to the American people. Also, I like how it's written in French. Une bombe atomique frappe l'Amérique. I probably butchered that. Oh, there's even more to read. America rises from the ashes. The American spirit rises in the shadow of the mushroom-shaped cloud that was produced by Germany's evil atom bomb when it hit New York. Cells of freedom fighters have assembled across the country and are taking up arms. Through targeted attacks on German VIPs and bombings of crucial military installations, the American resistance is making it very difficult for the invaders to remain in control. Reports claim the German invaders have become so desperate they are shipping elite anti-rebel units from China to prevent the insurrection from spreading. Eyewitness accounts also describe mass executions of civilians as punishment for attacks performed by the freedom fighters. Let's do this one. The liberation of America has begun. Washington, January 7th, 49. The Honourable German Peace Troops embarked on a nationwide victory tour this week. The goal of this operation is to liberate the oppressed American people and protect them from dangerous insurgent elements. All remaining American military personnel are advised to stand down and report to the nearest German checkpoint. Once there, they'll be issued a labour card assigning them to work on rebuilding the country according to the superior cultural standards of the new regime. This one, editorial, Germany has betrayed us. This is about the Italians. That's another side that I actually forgot about in World War II. Rome, October 13th, 49. And so we must face the bitter truth. We, the Italian people, have been fooled into thinking that our northern ally would be our country's salvation and a collaborator in rebuilding Italy to its former glory. Reports from the north are coming in describing German tanks and infantry turning against our soldiers and attacking our own people. Witnesses describe horrible scenes of whole villages burnt and plundered. We're now just days away from a complete invasion, and our weak government is incapable of doing anything about it. I advise all Italians not to surrender. Do not bow down to the will of the invaders. Rise and take up arms. Do whatever you can to fight back the tyranny. Rise for freedom. There you go. America loses naval supremacy. Tokyo, August 20th, 46. The Americans are on their knees, Field Marshal Franz Gustav Byers told the gathered reporters during today's press conference. The superior German submarine fleet, accompanied by its loyal Japanese allies, has helped Germany achieve a major victory in the Pacific, with more than half of the American fleet destroyed at the Battle of Leyte Gulf alone. That feels actually like a screenshot from the start of the game, that. Just all the planes from the final assault. Weird. Did they think of it just reusing that? I suppose they just recycled it. Unless it's Nazi propaganda. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's, I don't know, why would they have a shot with this POV? It's really weird, because it's like they've taken it from inside one of the Allied aircraft. Or maybe from one of their little jet fighters as it roars past them whilst attacking them, who knows. But maybe that's it. Maybe they want you to think that the American fleet was destroyed at Leyte Gulf. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? No. Benevolent liberators guard China's borders. Shanghai, October 25th, 1953. Thanks to the ingenuity of German engineers, the Great Wall of China has been reinforced and upgraded by benevolent German liberators. Hundreds of powerful automatic flak cannons have been installed along the wall, guarding the airspace from any potential invaders from the Mongolian territories. Elite German troops have also been stationed from one end to the other to guard the border. This is a great act of generosity bestowed by our benevolent liberators, symbolically marking the beginning of a new era of peace in Asia. See, this is why a machine games Wolfenstein game set in Asia would probably be awesome. You could do, like I say, the whole man in the high castle thing, a Cold War, where you have Imperial Japan trying to sort of pull itself out of the yoke of German control and set itself up as an alternate power. And things like you could have a mission in frigging China, the Great Wall has been taken over by the Germans. Actually, another country, actually, which I'm sort of curious about. What's going on with this particular country? Maybe it's under German domination. But what about India? Because the thing about India was, obviously at this time, 1940s, it was still technically part of the British Empire. Though technically in real life it gained independence in 47. So, and the thing is, like, there were nationalist elements in India who wanted to align themselves with Japan, Subhas Chandra Bose, people like that. So it's interesting, like, you could have a whole fucking story there with missions set in, India, an Indian resistance, something like that. And it'd be awesome, because obviously it's like Imperial Japan versus Nazi Germany, and BJ Blazkowicz is in the middle, having to sort of try and play them off against each other, that kind of thing. See, you've got a freaking concept there, Machine Games. You want to use that? Go right ahead. I need to check. Ooh. Die Karfa, is that the record? Yes, Das Blau U-Boot. Yellow Submarine. Mond ja ja. Hey! Listen to the music. I do kind of want to read this, though. When Die Karfa was formed by 4 Englishmen from Liverpool... Oh. Okay, when Die Karfa was formed by 4 Englishmen from Liverpool in Nazi-controlled Great Britain, they were faced with a choice: either start singing in German or face banning and detainment by the Nazi regime. Die Karfa chose to adapt to the times. They changed their name and learned how to sing in German. Currently, they're touring Europe to promote their latest Das Blau U-Boot album. Rumour has it that they lace their innocuous pop music with hidden codes which subvert the original meaning of the lyrics. Okay, sure. I love how they did this in the New Order. Go on, let's hear the Mon Mon Yar Yar bit. There you go. Well, that's enough of that then. Someone's got a lot of crosses in here, interestingly. They're crucifixes in their Mond Mond Yar Yar album. Right, yeah, we read those ones, didn't we? That's right. Anything else in here? Any good stuff? I'm pretty sure there's a Wolfenstein 3D level in the Kreisau Hideout. I think it is. I think this game just has the one level, though. I don't recall it having any others. Oh, wait a minute, there's stuff here to read. Just the one? I think it is. Editorial. Is the terror threat over? Berlin, October 13th, 1960. A strange feeling of serenity comes over me as I walk my morning promenade along Unter den Linden. At first I struggle to understand what this feeling comes from and why I haven't felt it for so long. And then it hits me. For the last 6 months, there has been no terrorist activity, no ruthless killing sprees against innocent civilians, no car bombs in peaceful neighbourhoods, no suicide attacks on public transports. Has a secret police, once and for all, won the war against terrorism? No, you haven't. Nobody ever wins wars against terrorism. Alright? We all know that. Mould infestation in Berlin, London, May 15th, 1953. It's fair to say there's some sort of poetic justice in this. Reports from our resistance friends in Berlin suggest that a new type of mould spore has started infesting structures made out of the super concrete used by the regime. It has started festering in the massive underground ventilation system and is spreading throughout the city. Friends of the resistance, this could be a major advantage for us. The mould seems to corrode the stability of the concrete, making it easier to destroy structures that are important to the regime in Berlin. Well, good stuff. God, you're making so much noise, Wyatt. But we go to tools. Can't go through there. Dark, horrible passage. Yes, it's an interesting hideout. Where will be the tools? Aha! Oh, yeah, I thought we could interact with this.
Well, that seems to be in order.
For some reason you can just interact with that. Don't know why. Oh, actually, no, I think I do know why. I think this actually comes to play later on in the game, when you're looking for something. Oh, I can go through here then. There's the tool area. God, friggin' dang, Wyatt, I can still hear you. Right, I got the crowbar. Always going to get that Project Whisper folder. Jesus. That's a lot of parts. Oh, throwing knives. Can we do some practice? Oh, bollocks, that was terrible. Shit. Throw. Oh, that was better. Oh, bullseye. There we go. Fucking got it, coach. Aha, I see the Wolfenstein 3D thing. It's over there. Fantastic. Don't need to pick those knives back up. Oh, and this is something that'll come into play later, won't it? Because I can't actually take my laser cutter out here. Alright, shall we do some Wolfenstein 3D? Like I say, I'm pretty sure in this game it is just the one level that they have in it. It was the Old Blood where they suddenly decided to, you know, do more Wolfenstein 3D levels, but we might as well do this. Let's have a nightmare, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't have that graphic though of the
Strange dream.
frigging... Where am I? It's all a blurry haze. I think I need to get out of this place. No, I was saying, yeah, in this one... You stop talking for a moment, Blazkowicz, I'm trying to do commentary. No, what was I trying to say? Yeah, it was Wolfenstein the Old Blood that had the idea of adapting more Wolfenstein 3D levels. Also, though, it doesn't have that graphic where it zooms in on BJ's face. Whoa! Crap. Got him. Something around here? Yep. Get out of it, bitch. So I said there wasn't going to be much action in this episode, but actually, you know what? I lied, ladies and gentlemen. Now, are the secrets? I don't think there were secrets here, were there, in this part? And these are all just prison cells with health in them. Oh, come here. Even got that there Wolfenstein 3D music adapted. It's health, don't need. 4 shots. If you're aiming for the centre of mass, that's how much it takes to kill them. I don't know if they actually have headshots, these guys. Oh. Shit. No. Hit him a couple of times in the head there. Let's try this. Nah, definitely feels like 4 shots wherever you're hitting them. Get the ammo, please. No, I don't think we need to be searching for a key in this one. Pretty sure the first level of Wolfenstein 3D didn't require one, did it? There's check walls, because there may well be secrets hidden around all over the place. Hello! Anything over here? Nope. Go through here then. I don't recall this being a big level either. Oh shit, there's another one. Ow! Got him. Right, let's go and check this way first. Get it. It's incredible really, isn't it, thinking where Wolfenstein has come from, how far it went and all that. From these days of Wolfenstein 3D in 1992 to this kind of thing. I feel like there's got to be a secret in here, right? Can't literally just be health. This one? No. Prison gate? No. Oh, it's literally just dog food, apparently. Not that I need that. Go this way then instead. Oi! Push into me! You bitch! Just you two? Yeah, it was. Check walls, that's overcharged, don't want that. Is there really no secret or anything back here? Doesn't look like it, does it? Don't really need the health, because these guys don't do much damage. Okay, we can go back, that's fine. Go the other way, take the other path. Like I say, it shouldn't really be a very big level, this. Oh. Feels like they definitely also... Oi! Change the sounds that the enemies make. Also, I like how in the new Colossus this became Wolfenstone 3D. The Nazis' version of the game, where instead of Nazi troops it's Kreisau fighters. Aha, here we go. Assault rifle. Cheers. Get all that. Oh, no, I don't want dual pistols, I want this. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, get that. Oh yeah, this is an old 1946 weapon, this is. Not the 1960 version that fires a bit faster. But hey, that's fine by me. Alright, let's go this way. Hello, anyone through here? Anything behind these banners? No. Got him. Shame one of you can't use these, eh? Well, not for me, it's not. It's a shame for you. Oi! What the hell are you guys doing? Get the fuck out. Oi! What are you fucking playing at? Stop that. Right, fuck it. Go back to pistols for a bit. Because I think we're going to need to spare some ammo. Show me the money. Show me what you got. What's that? That's special light ammo. Don't need it. Hey, don't need your light ammo. Hitler! Are you hiding anything? Oh my god, you are. Who would have thunk it? That was an easy one though, wasn't it? Oh! Thank you very much. I'll take all the armour and ammo in the world. Cheers, buddy! Thank you. How much ammo have I got here? 101. Let's use dual pistols for a bit. Oh. Crap. Wasted a bit of ammo there, but that's fine. That's fun-dabby-dozy. Oh. Crap. Oh, God, someone else over there. Jesus. On 69 health. Nice. Christ. Freaking nasty Nazis. Bloody everywhere, aren't they? Let's go to the right. Just emptied both into his face. Or his chest, or whatever. Who's there? Gonna go this way. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Hello? Thank you. Hitler? You're not hiding anything that time? Nope. Okie doke. Ah. Health that I don't need. Okay, that's fine. Go down the end of the corridor over here. I think I've talked before about how Wolfenstein 3D is one of those games which, I enjoy it, but I can only play it in short spells because of how labyrinthine, and obviously how, you know, after a while the gameplay does get repetitive, you know? Wait. Let's just go back to where I was. Shiver me timbers, where do you come from? Good lord, you bitch. The hell? Did I get your gun? Who? Get out of it. You freaking Gits. Where do you even come from? Lordy. Oh! Right, we found the exit of the level. Shit. Fuck, I'm dead. Crap. Well, I was right there. I was right at the end. You know what? You don't need to see any more of that. That's the first time I've ever died in one of those friggin' nightmare sections, though, isn't it? Alright. Okay. Get everything. At least I've got the crowbar now, though. Right, time to get that Project Whisper folder, which I've been delaying for a while. Caroline's probably thinking, what the fuck is he doing? What's taking him so long? Alright. Anything to say, Klaus? Max has disappeared. Here you are.
Max, I really need you to step aside. Max, bitte. Geht zur Seite. Das ist wichtig.
Max, komm her! Komm an! Alles in Ordnung. Alles wird gut sein.
Let's get him out of the way.
I should have known he would have taken it.
Well, you didn't pull it off. Oh, where we are now. I wonder if we can actually talk a bit more to Klaus before we get this thing.
999. Okay. Schlaf, Kindlein, schlaf.
Max was always one of the more interesting characters, wasn't he? Well, return to Caroline in a bit, but before I do that, I really need to figure out how the heck I get to that bloody vent with that gold behind it. Oh, Caroline the meal chair just unlocked. Born and raised before the war in the German city of Eisenstadt, Caroline Becker was left orphaned when the Nazis killed her father. The incident served to strengthen her hatred against the Nazi oppression, and she emerged as the leader of the premier resistance movement in Germany, the Kreisau Circle. Sometime during the war, she was shot through the spine by notorious Nazi enforcer Hans Gross. The injury left her body paralysed from the waist down, but her spirit remains unbroken. Yes, we were convinced she was dead in Wolfenstein 2009, but then Machine Game just thought, yeah, we'll bring her back.
Schläfst du? Schlaf, Kind.
Okay, I think he's just going to keep singing for him. I guess we go down then to Caroline, but... Oh! Oh, you opened that room up now. Let's have a look in your room. Oh, model unlocked Bobby Brown, apparently. He used to own a baker shop in southeast London. During the Blitz, the baker shop was hit by a German bomb. Unfortunately, Bobby was out on an errand that day. The next week, he was drafted into the army. He kissed his wife goodbye and shipped out to the continent. Years later, he'd visit her grave in Nazi-occupied London. The only thing that's kept him from falling apart during the dark post-war years has been the work he's done for the Kreisau Circle. Alright, just need... Oh god, we've nearly got all the collectibles in this area. Just need... the friggin... what you call it? That gold. Oh. That's one of Max's toys. I think that's a quest later on, where you're finding Max's toys for him. Oh. I just got the map. Caroline, oh, you see, that shows you where it's Hangar down that way, Archives up there. Caroline, here's where we are, Fountain. Oh, that's the exit, entrance rather. Thibault? Oh, who's that? And then there's a couple of ones that scrolled out. Max, Klaus, Tools up there. Let's see. Oh, we can flush another toilet.
This is turning into some kind of compulsive behavior.
Is this just an alternate way of flushing the toilet here? Oh, never mind. It was this that wanted us to move. Okie doke. Oh, shit. I thought I could activate that thing. No, apparently not. Okay, I wonder if this is how you get to the gold. Map updated. Oh, hello. Through there. Anything here? Just this weird little computer behind there. Okay. That's where the gold is. We're taking us there. See, they've got all these little nooks and crannies in the old Kreisau HQ. It's very curious, isn't it? Where's that? Oh, that's outside. That's outside the main entrance, isn't it? Where we came in through. Aha! I see gold! Oh. And whose friggin' thing is this? Is this another Max play hat? It looks like it. Oh! Well, this looks very much like Max has constructed this little den, doesn't it? It seems that way anyway. Alright. Gold. Golden. I do like how in Wolfenstein the New Order all the gold pieces are different. Because that's the thing about the Old Blood. It was always just generic gold ingots. Whereas in this one, they took the time to actually make every single piece of gold something unique. Where am I? I'm here. You still looking at... Oh, you're not even singing anymore. Hey! Hey, Klaus! Klaus! Klaus, buddy! Close. Close. Just me bothering him, jumping around in the background. Right, let's talk to Caroline. Where is she? She's round here, isn't she? There she be. Exit level.
Much obliged, Captain Blazkowicz. You ready for an assignment? Friends and comrades, this is it. Project Whisper. It's been in development for years. A helicopter aircraft. The Nazis have found a way to make it virtually silent in flight and undetectable by means of radar. Anya has decrypted the Nazi chatter out of London and located the only 3 prototypes in existence at the London Nautica Research Facility.
Yes, Nautica times.
Captain Blazkowicz on the team. We are finally strong enough to strike at their operations. The days of scurrying like rats are over. With these machines in our possession, we can go anywhere, hit anything. We will rebuild the Kreisau circle, arm ourselves to the hilt. We will rise up.
What I'm curious about is how you get out of Berlin to London.
Death, head for good.
But that's not
They think
important.
the war's over, that we are weak, beaten, don't have the guts to oppose them. And as always, they are wrong.
I've got a 14-hour drive. I've got a sinus infection. I haven't had a full night's sleep in 8 months. So let's go, people. Because I'm not doing this again.
Thank you for doing this, bud.
Stop. I just want to get this over with.
Yeah, I definitely forgot about his character. Oh, here we are.
Beruhig dich! Sponsor!
Jesus.
Die Papiere bitte.
Well, look at the state of London, folks.
Danke. Sie können passieren. Herr Hitler!
Oh, Hitler. Fucking Nazi twit.
Ah, a whole bus. That's a futuristic version of a Route Master. Here we are, the Nautica.
This big fucking disgrace of a building is a London Nautica. This used to be downtown London. Used to be fighting in the streets over here. I mean, furious, unrelenting
The shape of that building
resistance.
reminds me of the Neutrophils
And then the
factory.
Nazis brought in a London Monitor and
Beyond,
everything went to shit from
Beyond Good
there.
and Evil.
They just do whatsoever they please now. They just fucking leveled everything and erected this fucking monstrosity. It's a top Nazi research facility, this is. Aviation, space, all kinds of evil shit transpiring. Caroline and the other pilots should be over the radio tower by now, you see it.
Oh, yeah, at least
Anya's
they also
operating
kept
the
Big
radio
Ben.
back in Berlin. You can reach him using this.
Clearly they kept Big Ben.
This is
so
where
it's
you get off.
recognisable as London. Okay.
So long, Blazkowicz. You make this count, all right?
Oh no.
Anti-suicide bombs. So he's not around for long, old Bobby Bram. Oh god, watch out for the statue, BJ. Ready? Jesus.
Almost 300 kilos of explosives in that trunk. Could feel the shock wave from over here. It's all up to you now, Blazkowicz. We are moving into position at the top of the radio tower, approximately 7 blocks from your location. You'll have to find a way to the top floor of the Nautica and open the hangar doors. That way me and the other pilots can get inside.
Cool. However, I'm thinking, since we're about to start this mission, maybe we wrap this up here. Yeah, like I say, it's just the shape of it, like sort of the big tower with the sort of platform extending out that side, really reminds me of the Neutrophils factory in Beyond Good and Evil. And Beyond Good and Evil, of course, is one of my favourite games that I've ever played in all time. So, right, yeah, I think we'll wrap this episode up here. That way it'll just be, you know, a chill episode. And we'll do the London Nautica in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really looking forward to this one. I just remember the design and the aesthetic of the London Nautica being really cool. So, yeah, we'll see if it holds up as well as I remember it from all the years ago when I played it. Facebook and Twitter links are down below, along with the links to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. And if you enjoyed, a like is of course always appreciated. But other than that, I'm going to sign off now and hope you'll join me for part 8. Goodbye, everybody.
Wasn't it the other one that went into that zone?
Well, it's hold on, let's have a look. So it's this one that goes into this, which I'm guessing means we have to pull a lever to unlock this. So this is more like a white line. also looks like it's sort of connected to this pod, which does have an enemy in it.
Sort of stops then and comes along there. Okay.
And so the yellow line comes down here and goes off to that pod, which has nothing in it.
Right. Okay.
So this sort of whitish line goes up here, where it goes yellow.
And then merges with that purple one there.
Yeah.
Goes in.
Yeah. So it must be this lever here on the right hand side, I'm guessing. Oh. Oh, you son of a bitch!